Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your mid-month August reading. This is going to be for August 15th through the 31st. And my name is Tanya. Welcome to the Mystic Road. During these next 2 weeks, we do have a new moon and a second full moon of the month coming up. The new moon, which is about manifesting, about starting new things, that is on the 16th. And the full moon will be at the very end of the month. That's how you squeeze two into 1 month. And that second moon, if you have two in the same month, the second one is known as a blue moon. So let's see what messages we have for you for the remainder of this month. Oh, and also you are ruled by Venus, and Venus is in retrograde right now. So you may have been feeling that some things are just not going right. Things have been a little wonky with relationships maybe, or even the home life. Maybe you're struggling with some issues around the home, physically, actual home. I hope that made sense. Okay, let's see what we have for you. We have the moon, the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. The Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. I do like that Knight of Pentacles. It's cute. Okay, so let's see what we have here. My general overall feel for this is that you're going to uncover something like a missing piece of a puzzle, and that's going to help you move on or succeed in some particular task. And it is raining right now, so if that's coming through, that noise that you hear, that's going to be the rain on my RV roof. So let's look at the cards here. We have the moon. The moon is a major arcana card, and sometimes it's about uncovering secrets. It's about the hidden parts of ourselves, our shadows, if you will. What I'm feeling for you, though, is that there's been some piece of information that's been eluding you and like always on the tip of your tongue or right at the edge of your vision where you can't quite make it out. And it feels like you're going to be able to uncover it, to figure out what it is. It's going to just come to you almost instantaneously. It could be coming to you through a dream, or I don't know if you journal. When you're journaling, this thought's just going to occur to you, and that's the answer that you've been looking for. And for some of you, it feels like it's a late night study session where you're just hard at work doing something, and then boom, the answer is right there. You have that missing piece of the puzzle. The information that nobody else has, you've been able to figure it out. And that is going to lead you in here into the Nine of Cups, where it's almost like I don't know if it is a contest, like a scavenger hunt, that type. Oh, this might actually be, I'm just looking at the moon again. Maybe you are actually participating in or managing a scavenger hunt. That would be cool. If any of you are, let me know. Put it in the comments. So you're going to figure this out. You're going to find this thing that sets you apart from the others, that allows you to take the lead in something. Or maybe it just gets you an A on the paper and a lot of success and recognition that way because you were able to solve the problem and complete the picture. And with the Nine of Cups here, it's a card about celebrating your success, about being proud of what you accomplished. It's near the end of a project or the end of a cycle, and cups are about emotion, so it's very much about that feeling of pride, about being in that space, being present with that feeling, really acknowledging it, wallow in your pride of your sense of accomplishment. Breathe it in and just enjoy it. Because it feels like it's something you've been working on for a while, and it's been frustrating, And now here at last, yes, success. You got it. It feels so good. That's all I can tell you right now. The energy I'm getting from it, it feels really good. Okay. And then we're moving into the Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles are an earth element, and they're generally about material things, physical things, our abundance, the things that we build and we create and we manifest for ourselves. And I see the moon and the moon and the moon here. So we have this new moon starting. The new moon is about manifesting, about starting new projects, about beginning things. And that's what this feels like. You are starting, now that you have all the pieces that you need, now that you have all the information, everything's falling into place. You can start actually applying what you've learned or using what you've found, using the skills. So for me, the Knight of Pentacles is like the college student. So they have all the knowledge, right? They have the tools and the information, but they don't necessarily know how, they haven't applied that, right? They haven't used it in practical situations or they haven't gone out in the world, the real world yet. It hasn't been put to a real world test yet. So that's what this is. Now you're going to take this idea or whatever this is that you put together out into the real world and see how it goes. And the pace of this is going to be a slow and steady pace. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the tarot. He takes his time. He's in no rush. He knows that time is on his side and that you can't rush things, especially if it's something like, think of it as an earth element, right? And as things grow, you can plant the seed and then you have to wait. You can't rush it along. You have to wait as it comes into its own over time. So just be patient and know that you're starting the process and it will take some time to see results and to see where, if any adjustments need to be made. But do start, especially before the end of the month, before that full moon. Start so that you can start that building and energy, or take advantage of that building energy to get things going. And then here we have the Queen of Swords. Swords are about our thoughts. It's an air element, so quick-witted, wordy, likes to talk. Some of you may have a partner that's like this, who may have some advice on how to do things, or they may be getting impatient with the process, so you might have to manage those expectations. And for some of you, you're just very, very confident about what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. You do know that it takes patience, and you do know you're going to have to manage expectations of some others too. And in that case, communication is going to be key, which is something that you're good at. So just be aware that you are going to have to be open to that communication piece. You are going to have to manage expectations for some of the others on your team or some others that are trying to support you. And they need to be patient. The Queen of Swords is very patient. She's very wise. And her words, it can be a double-edged sword, if you will. So maybe be careful with the sarcasm if you are a sarcastic person. Be careful with using sarcasm in this situation because the other person may not understand that humor. So just be aware of that. That's what I'm getting for it. Not what I expected, but that's where we're at. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Again, with these pentacles. So this is not maybe now a new project or a new idea that's related to this one. And she's also involved in planning. So maybe part of your planning with all of this is while you're waiting to see what the results of this are, you're planning the next thing, this next idea you have to build on that. Or it's like a what is it in the movies? Not a sequel, but it's an offshoot. I guess we'll use plants. It's an offshoot of a same idea. It has the same source, but it's another option that you can use. Because aces are about that first step, initiation, inspiration. So here with this Ace of Pentacles included in this whole thing, I think while you're waiting for this, so once you get this out there and you put it out there and now you're just waiting for the results to come in, you're managing expectations and planning for the next steps or the next idea that you can build off of this. Something's going to occur to you. So you're going to come up with some other idea by the end of the month, and you're going to start planning for it or brainstorming. That's the term I want to use. You're going to start brainstorming ideas. And this person can help with that if this is a different person. That would help them, distract them from having to wait here. Keep them busy on this new idea you have and ways that you guys can move that forward or be ready to move on it once you know the results of this other one, because then you'll know which direction to go. So this is, it's filled up. The rest of your month is filled with aha moments and pride that you finally figured out. You have the key. You have figured out and found the solution that you were looking for. And be proud of that and putting your idea out there in the world for all to see and then waiting to see how it's going to go. Managing expectations, both yours and another's, but really leveraging your patience, your knowledge, your skills, and what you've learned as you've gone through this process to start on the next thing. So I wish you every success in this endeavor. If you're willing to share, please put in the comments what it is that you're working on. I'd be fascinated to know. And if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you'd like to support my channel and help me grow, please hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see more of these or be notified when I post more videos, please hit notify. And thank you so much for watching. And again, I wish you well and good luck in this endeavor. Have fun. Talk to you later.